March may still be miles away, but the 24th of the month is hot on the minds of New Democrats. That's when the NDP will be holding its leadership vote. The party has been without a permanent leader since July 25th, when Jack Layton died of cancer. And one BC member of Parliament has been mulling over throwing his hat in the ring. We've reached Nathan Cullen, the MP for Skeena-Bulkley Valley. We reached him just earlier today as he was boarding a flight heading back to Ottawa. Good afternoon, Nathan.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm fine. So how serious are you about taking a bid for leadership?
We're going to take a pretty serious look. I'm going to try to get across the country in the next couple of weeks and talk to friends and supporters, but also people who are of that progressive movement in Canada, and see if they think my name in the ring would be a good idea. It's a sincere search. We're not doing this just for style. We're trying to understand if this would be a good run or not.
So you say you're going to talk to supporters and grassroots. What sort of people? I mean, is this people within the party, or is it across all political spectrums?
Well, I had one of these meetings last night just in Vancouver with people working in the women's movement and the environmental movement, youth, democracy, and justice, trying to find out if the opinion leaders, the real activists, the base of any progressive movement see my voice as an important one and want to get engaged. I mean, a lot of these folks are not necessarily in the party, although they might be sympathetic to and have voted for us. My real interest is in a renewal of what we do and reinvigorating us from the grassroots up, rather than some sort of top-down establishment kind of look. I think I need to feel that there are people out there that are supportive, that are not just supportive, but will come and help and join and get engaged, because that's what a true renewal looks like.
Now, this is the question I'm sure many of these groups are going to put to you right away. Parlez-vous français? How's your French?
Oui, je parle français. I don't speak the perfect textbook French, but I have a great love of the language and get around just fine in French. And I'm a Francophile. I love things about the French culture in Canada. And yeah, when I'm speaking with my French colleagues in the House for the last 7 years, we do it all in French. So yeah, I'm pretty comfortable, but need work. I'm not so crazy to think that I don't need some work on my formal French.
Now, excuse me for having to ask this, but we tend to, as journalists, think of you simply as someone from northern BC who represents the Skeena-Bulkley Valley. What's your experience outside of northern BC?
Well, hey, representing Skeena is quite an experience, I'll tell you. As you know, that region is bold and beautiful and many divergent needs. But outside of that, I was born and raised in East End Toronto, and feel comfort in that weird culture that is in that city, in that province. But I've been ranging right across this country for many years, worked internationally in youth development, community development. I'm a community organizer. I believe in communities and have worked right across the country for them. So we have a relatively decent network, people that are engaged and want to get engaged. So now we're just going to go out and test that water if this role is particularly right for me. And if it's not, then I'll be able to pull back. There's no big ego ride on this, which I know sounds a bit weird, but it's true. I want to feel like what I'm representing is something important, not just some sort of exercise to put my name on a ballot.
Why now? Have you ever considered running for the leadership before the death of Jack Layton?
It was a conversation he and I had. It was one Ed and I had over the years, and I was pretty strong in denying any chance.